Hello Flosstube, welcome to my channel. My name is Jill and we are here to talk about cross stitch today. If you've been here before, you might notice there's some things that are a little bit different this week. I'm filming in a new location. It's just temporary, so the lighting is weird. I don't have my ring light and my hair's wonky today and all the things. So I am rearranging rooms in my house. The room that has been my craft room is now going to be one of my daughter's bedrooms. And it's going to be my oldest daughter's bedroom. And then my youngest daughter is moving into my oldest daughter's room, and my craft room is going to be my youngest daughter's former bedroom. So my living room is full of furniture right now. We had to kind of move everything out of the craft room to make room for my daughter's stuff. Like, we're just shifting everything around, but you can't do it all at once. So it's a little bit chaotic. And I don't have a craft room to sit in right now to film, so I'm at my kitchen table. So it's just like, it's just different. And there's a window off to my left. And I love looking out the window, so my eyes just keep like wandering over there. I'll try to focus here. Okay. The biggest change this week from the past is I have a new name. If you are looking at my channel name and you're like thinking that it doesn't look familiar and you're like, I don't remember subscribing to anyone with this name. I have been on Flosstube and Instagram as iGoodia, and I decided I wanted to change that to something that was that kind of described what my channel was about a little bit more, and was maybe a little more pronounceable. So I switched over a couple weeks ago. Oh, there's a hummingbird at my window. Okay, sorry. Focus. I switched over a couple weeks ago, maybe it was a week. So now you can find me on Instagram and here on YouTube as See Jill Stitch. Easy to remember, easy to say. If you look at it, you probably can guess that it's about stitching. So I'm excited about that. It's gonna be good. And I hope you stick around if you're new here and that you like what you see. So, sorry, I had a cold a couple weeks ago, and I'm feeling better, but it's just like you get that tickle in your throat for like months afterwards. So I wanted to maybe get personal for a little bit here. I mean, I talk about my kids a little bit and that kind of stuff on my channel, but I kind of wanted to get a little more personal for just a minute, if you'll humor me here, and talk about other things going on in my life right now. So about a month ago, a little over a month ago, I was diagnosed with a rare form of liver cancer, which was just totally out of the blue. It's pretty rare, and of the people that get it, like 99% of them have some form of other liver disease due to alcohol or hepatitis or something like that. So I'm in this tiny little 1% of people that have healthy livers that get this particular form of cancer. It's been a hard few months because we knew that it was a possibility for a couple months and just didn't have, we were just waiting to find out for sure. And then I found out and had to wait for almost a month just to get like some answers as to like, what's the treatment gonna be like, what, all the things. So it's been a little bit stressful. We have answers now. I'm feeling really, really good about it. This is, in so many little ways, I just see this as like a blessing, kind of. It happened at a really good time. To start out, this form of cancer is usually not discovered until it's in its really late stages because there's no symptoms usually for a long time. which is really scary. But we caught it early. I went in to the doctor to get a CT scan for something unrelated that ended up just being nothing. But they found this mass on my liver and investigated a little bit more, and that's how we found this tumor. So I feel really, really fortunate that it was discovered so early. It hasn't spread, it hasn't, you know, done anything. So it's a really slow growing cancer. It can grow for years and years before you know you have it. So kind of scary. But we caught it early, and the treatment for it is to remove the tumor. And that's it. You go in, you have surgery, take it out, and just move on with your life. So that was a huge relief, because I was really worried about, you know, how I was gonna take care of 4 kids if I was really sick. And so I feel like a lot of prayers have been answered throughout this past month. And it comes at a good time. So I'm having surgery on Tuesday, December 12th. And I have a really competent surgeon. I feel really good about him. And he is really confident that it will not be a difficult surgery. He said it's in a really good place on my liver. It shouldn't be hard to remove. It's not by any other really important organs in that spot, I guess. And there's a good chance we can even do it robotically, which cuts down on like recovery time. So all really good news. My husband has next week off of work to take care of the kids, and we have family coming into town that weekend, which is really, it's my mom and my older brother, and they were planning on coming along before we knew there was going to be the surgery. But they're just going to be here that weekend, and they can help with anything we need help with. I will hopefully be home from the hospital by then. And then after that, my kids are out of school for the rest of the year, and the dance studio is closed, and we will just have a few weeks at home where I don't have to go anywhere or do anything, and it's going to be really good. So I feel like it's really good timing, and I'm really confident that it's gonna go well. I have my phone like propped on something, and if I touch the table, I shake it. So I'm trying not to touch the table. Anyway, and so I was hesitant to talk about this just because I don't really like talking. What am I trying to say here? I'm not saying this because I want sympathy or attention, or it's not like a cry for help or anything like that. That actually, sharing personal information like that kind of makes me uncomfortable. But I wanted to just talk about it because it kind of is affecting my stitching, and like how it's been the past few weeks, how it's gonna be the next few weeks. And I didn't want to just like tiptoe around the subject and be vague. I just thought it's easier to just talk about it and get it out there, because then I can talk about how this is affecting the way I stitch for the next few weeks. So, my cat just jumped on my kitchen table. She is so naughty. She knows she's not supposed to be up here. It's like she knows I'm filming a video and I'm not gonna like holler at her. We're just gonna pretend she's not there. Okay, so that's over with. It's gonna be good. Let's talk about stitching. So like I said, I was sick over Thanksgiving. Well, I didn't say it was over Thanksgiving, but it was. I got sick right before Thanksgiving started. Oh my gosh, cat. So this is my cat again. She's being extra naughty. Okay, come here. Yeah, I know. I was hoping to stitch a lot over Thanksgiving, and I just didn't feel good. We went out of town. We went up to Salt Lake to my in-laws, and I took a couple cross stitches. I stitched a little bit on the way up and a little bit the first night we were there, and then I didn't touch it again all weekend. So, which was a bummer. Like, I was just kind of sitting on a couch for most of the weekend because I didn't feel good. I should have been able to do a lot, but I didn't feel like it. So maybe not as much stitching as I had hoped to get done, but I do have 2 new starts and 1, 2, 3. I have 4 whips, 3 from this year and 1 from last year that you haven't seen yet. So let's see where to jump in. Oh, first, I have a finished tube, but it's not here to show you. I finally finished the token. Yeah, I finished it after my last video, I'm pretty sure. I got it done. It took 3 months and 3 days to finish, and it is at the framers, so I can't show it yet. Hopefully in my next video I can show it. It turned out really, really good. It was really fun. Yeah, it looks good, so I'm excited about that. Okay, so new starts. I have 2 new starts. I have everything just like piled around here. The first one, piles are falling. I am doing this Sal with Jerica, who is the Daybreak Stitcher, and Emmy from Mission Stitch. We're doing Kringles. The hashtag for it is Christmas at Kringles Sal, if you want to join us. It's definitely not going to get done this year. Maybe next year, I don't know. I haven't worked on it as much as I should have, but this is what it will look like when it's finished. And this is what it looks like so far. This is my little tiny start on it. I started right in the center with this little clock, which is cute. And that's all I've gotten done. I've honestly only worked on it for a couple days. I don't know, I just haven't been in the mood for it, I guess. I don't know, I want to stitch it. I don't know what's been happening. Other things. I'm stitching this on, oh, I don't remember if it's 36 count or 40 count. I think it's 36. It's Salt Rock from Color and Cotton, I believe. I will put it in the description box if I can find the tag for it. So, like I said, I don't have a craft room right now. It's all over my living room. So I can't find some things because I had my whole family helping me like pack it all up and move it out of the room. We had to move it out because we were getting a new bed delivered for my daughter this morning. So it had to all be out like on a deadline. So I had help. So I don't know where anything is. Anyway, this is Kringles. That was my first new start. And my other new start is this Happy Morning from Plum Street Samplers. I have like this weird glow on the bottom half of my camera. I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, I do. The sun's coming out. Here, let me just scoot you up a little bit. Okay. Plum Street Samplers, this Happy Morning. I love this one. This has been on my to-stitch list. I almost did it last year. I was so close to doing it. So cute. I'm gonna have to keep scooting you guys closer because the sun's coming out. It's gonna be weird. Anyway, okay, this is what I've gotten done on it. I have a working thread. You'll have to ignore that. Oh, it's so fun. I love the pattern on this house. Look at that. That's so pretty. So I've got the whole, it's not a house, it's like a barn. And this is the side of the barn, but it's like the front. Does that make sense? So I still have to do the side, which is actually the front right here. And it's kind of like an opposite effect. So this is gonna be filled in with a lighter red, and then on the side, the flowers are the dark, and the outside is lighter red. I could have just shown you. This is what I'm talking about here, people. Okay, super cute. Look how pretty these colors are. Oh, I love them, so pretty. Fun, fun. This is what I've been working on I started it December 1st. And that's all I've done this week, I think. I wanna say that's all I've done. I've had a couple days where I didn't get much in because I'm trying to clean out a craft room. So this is 8 days worth of work. It's not gonna get done this year either, and that's okay. It's just really fun. I'm trying to remember what the fabric is. It's a 40 count. Oh, you know what? I think it's the called for. It's Hogbristle. It's stitched on 36 on the, like the called for is 36, and I'm doing it on 40 with just one strand over 2. So fun, fun. That's what's been occupying most of my stitching time lately. Okay, let's move on to whips. So I've been working on Thanksgiving Fairy. I spent quite a bit of time on that before Thanksgiving. Oh goodness, I gotta scoot my chair back a little bit and then scoot you up a little bit. I did not plan this out very well when I decided to sit here. Okay, Thanksgiving Harvest Fairy. It's a small Mirabilia. It's my first one. And I was just really going gung-ho on it. Stitching, stitching, stitching. And then Thanksgiving came around, and after Thanksgiving, I just kind of lost my energy on this one because I wanted to stitch Christmas. So I told myself to like keep going on it until December, like that last few days in November, to just see if I could get it done. And I did not, but I got it close to done. So this is what she looks like. So I can put something behind it. I don't know if you, so pretty. All I have left is a little bit of the wing right here. There's a little bit more down in her bouquet. You can see there's just like one color that needs a little bit more in it. Her shoes, a little bit more on her crown thing, and then a little bit of back stitching on the wings, and then the beading. So if all I had left to do was the cross stitch and the back stitch, I probably would have like just pushed through and tried to finish it. But there was beading, and I've never done beading before. This is new, and I didn't want to rush it. And I knew if I made myself finish it in a hurry, I would have rushed it so I could do Christmas. So I put it off. It's not going to be put away until next Thanksgiving though. I am eager to finish this. It's gonna come out in January, I think. Mostly just because I'm really excited to do this beading for the first time. I've got the beads. I still need to watch some more tutorials on it. So if you have like a recommendation of a YouTube video that is talking about beading, let me know. Or if you have any tips, if you bead and you have anything specific you've learned, let me know, because I need some tips to finish this cute girl. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited about that. Other whips, let's see. Oh, I have the Gather In, which is another Plum Street. I think the last time I showed this, I had just started it, and all I had done were a few lines at the roof. It's not a lot further. It's a little bit further. So this is what I have done now. Most of the roof, there's a few more rows up here, and most of the stars that are up on the top. Look, you can see that. So still a long way to go. But this one, I just love doing it. It's not a progress stitch. It's just, I'm enjoying the process. So I will just keep working on that. Normally, this is, let me shift you over again. This, I guess, is a Thanksgiving stitch. It just says Gather with Grateful Hearts. So I was picturing it being a Thanksgiving stitch, but it might make an appearance this year before Thanksgiving. It's not really Thanksgiving-y. I could work on it anytime, so you might see it again this year, before Thanksgiving, or next year. Let's see. My other two whips that I've been working on. Sugarplum Village from Shannon Christene. This is one I'm doing with a stitching group at my local quilt store, Quiltique. So I really have only stitched on this 2 days. We have a stitching night once a month. And I've really only worked on it on the 2 stitching nights we've had. So this is where I am still. Just still on that border in the corner. It's gonna take a while to finish because I have so many other things I've been working on. I haven't pulled it out other than for those stitching nights. So that's okay. And then my last whip is one that was actually a start last Christmas and I didn't get it finished. So I pulled it out again this year. It's called Greetings from the North Pole, Country Cottage Needleworks. And take this needle minder off. It's in a Q-snap. You can't see the whole thing, but this is where I am. You can see most of it. So let's see if I can put something behind it a little bit here. Let's scoot you up a little bit more. Getting really close and personal today, guys. Okay, I didn't work on this for very long this year. All I have done are these snowflakes and the snow beneath the house and the green on the house. I mean, I guess that's something. That's all I got done. Everything else I did last year. And so I'm probably almost 2/3 of the way through now because if you look, I've finished all of this. So I just have this one house, Santa and Mrs. Claus, the North Pole, and then the border. So not quite 2/3 maybe. And this one's just fun to work on. I don't have any plans for it. I don't have any plans for any of these really. They're just for fun. But I just kind of pull this out once in a while and give it a little bit of love. This is the one that I took to Utah for Thanksgiving. And I worked on it in the car and I worked on it the first day I was there because I was watching something on TV that evening and then it just got put away again. So just a couple days of stitching. I might have worked on it when I got home too, actually. That first day after we got back, maybe, I don't know. That is all of my, oh dear, what do these, oh, I've got like random threads. That's my Thanksgiving harvest fairy. That's all of that. The sun is just like really, really sneaking up on me now. Okay, so what's next? I have a little bit of haul to share. Oh, first I have just some stitchy kindness. My sweet friend Thalia stitches with me at Quiltique on our stitch night every week. We just met the first week of their cross stitch night. She's just really sweet and she stitches a lot of Mirabilias. Sorry, got really close there for a minute. She stitches a lot of Mirabilias. I think she's working on Lady of the Flag right now and it's gorgeous. And she was doing a clean out of her craft room, I think, and came across a Nora Corbett pattern that she had 2 of. And she thought about me and brought me one of her copies and gifted it to me. That was so, so sweet of her. This is Raven. I love this one. This is probably gonna be a Halloween start next year. I've had my eye on it for a while because my last name is Craven, Raven with a Z. So I have always kind of liked the whole Raven image. So pretty. I can't believe I didn't like ever want to stitch on Mirabilias and Nora Corbett's. Because for a while I just thought, oh, they're kind of pretty, but they're not really my style. But now I just love them all and I want to do them all. So excited. So thank you, Thalia. That was so kind of you. And then I also just have a little bit of haul. I have my Floss Frenzy, which is Weeks Dye Works from Fat Quarter Shop. I also got my Floss Fix, which is the Classic Colorworks, and I can't remember if I showed that in my last video and then put it away or if I just put it away. But I got this one too. I got my Fabric of the Month from Forbidden Fiber Co. This month the color is Pumpkin Patch. Still in the bag. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. So pretty. That's actually pretty close. It's almost a little bit more of like a melon color. This is the color of cantaloupe. It's called Pumpkin Patch. It looks like cantaloupe to me. So very pretty. Dang it, this sun is just killing me. I'm gonna shift you again. If you get dizzy, close your eyes for a second. We're gonna try to scoot over a little bit here. Almost done. Okay. Pumpkin Patch. Forbidden Fiber Co. Oh, have you seen, gotta turn sideways now. They did Forbidden Fiber Co. did an Advent box that's a Christmas Carol, and all kinds of people are showing it off now, and I'm so jealous that I didn't sign up for that. Lots of regrets there, because it is beautiful. Maybe I need to shift the other way. Okay, I got an order from Stitch Me. Okay, well first I got their fabric of the month, which is Macchiato. It's this pretty brown. It's showing up with more gray in it than I feel like there really is. It's mostly like a brown. And then I also got an order from them that I placed in August. And I knew it was gonna be a while before it came, but it didn't come till December, which is kind of crazy. They must be super busy. It was fine. I'd actually almost forgotten that I placed the order, so it's not like I was eager to get it. But I got Boot Camp. I think these are they're all linen. They're all 36 count. That one's 32 count, I don't know why. Anyway, this one is called Boot Camp. And one more reproduction. I love the name of that one, and I love the fabric. It's just really pretty. I usually am in my craft room and I can like close the critters out so they don't bother me, but I can't really do that now. So my dog is like pacing, and I hope she doesn't bark. This is Vanilla Latte. This is a really pretty one. She's scratching to go out now. Just wait, she was out right before the video started. And this last one, oh, this is a Lugana. Wonder why I did that differently. It's called My Precious. Just one S, My Precious. I just had to say it like that. Okay, so that was my Stitch Me order. I got, my fabric of the month from the Crafty Grimalkin. She does an Atomic Ranch fabric, and this month it is Weathered Stone. This is a really pretty one. Everything Atomic Ranch does is really pretty, I feel like. Turn it away from the tag. That's gonna look really lovely on something. And then I also ordered just one more Mirabilia. This is a Midsummer Night's Fairy. So pretty. And two other patterns. Winter Snowfall from Shannon Christene Designs. I saw this on the wall. What's the word? It was like, it was done. Oh my gosh, you guys. What's the word when something's done? Like okay. It was on the wall at Craft Center of Fine Stitchery in Salt Lake. I saw it when I was up there for Stitch West. I think in different colors. It is absolutely gorgeous, and there are tons of beads on it. So I looked at it and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm feeling really confident in my beading abilities, even though I have not beaded yet. And so I bought it. There's like, where does it say? Oh, there's 840 gold beads and 775 white beads in this. Like, it's all beads. I'm gonna do it someday. It's gonna be great. I also got Christmas Tomten from Twin Peak Primitives, just cause it's cute. Okay, close your eyes if you get dizzy, cause I'm moving ya over to the other side of the table here. Okay, we're done. This is my Christmas Tomten. He's just cute. Look at that goat. I love it. I probably will not get to it this year. Maybe next year. Okay. I'm trying to think how to proceed here. I made 4 Christmas bags a few weeks ago. I think it was right before Thanksgiving, actually. Project bags. And they've all got stuff in them, but I want to show them to you. They're cute. This one, I think, is one of my favorites. This is basic gray fabric. Look at those cute peppermints. So fun. And then I've got, trying to keep things kind of organized because my house is not organized right now. I need something in my life to be. I've got this one. It's got little holly berries on it. Look at the back of this one. They're like vintage postcards. And that's so cute. I love it. Love it, love it. Sorry, some of them are zipped. And then this one. Okay, maybe this one's my favorite. Got little trees. And then look at the back. Look how cute that fabric is. I'm dying. That is so darling with the houses. Oh, love it. And then the last bag I made. Oops. Got some flosses down on the bottom of it, but this back, the lighting's not great right now. And this is the front. Look at these cute Santas. So, so fun. And I've got at least one Christmas project waiting to be started in each of these. It's December 8th already. I've only got a few more weeks of Christmas. This I need to start. Those pretty flosses for it. It's all kitted up. It's just waiting for me to actually start it. And this one is one that I might start this tonight because I'm just tired of not starting it. The Bear and the Girl by Madame Chantilly. Look how cute that is. Love it. So I'm gonna see if I can get some more stitching done in the next few days. Probably start at least one more thing, maybe a couple. And then I'm gonna be in the hospital for a few days and I am not taking a cross stitch with me. I feel like stitching when you're on pain meds is probably not a good idea. I think there will be plentiful frogging afterwards if I do that. So I'm just not taking anything. I'm gonna read books while I'm there for a few days and hopefully get a lot of reading in. So, and probably a lot of scrolling on my phone and watching daytime television. But when I get home, I am just gonna be down for a while. And I'm hoping to get a lot of cross stitching in. So that's gonna be fun, I think, I hope. I have a reason to just sit and stitch and not do anything else. So I wanna take advantage of that and get a lot done. Lots of Christmas stitching. Oh, and then I wanna talk about plans. So, everybody's talking about 12 by 12 for the new year, doing 12 new starts between noon and midnight on Christmas or New Year's Eve. And I am not gonna do that, well, for a couple of reasons. One of them is maybe silly, but I love starting new things. Like the idea of 12 new starts, I love, but doing them all in one day is like, I don't know, starting a new cross stitch. I get like a huge serotonin boost from doing it. It just makes me so happy. And I only need to start one to get that boost. So it feels like a waste of happiness to do them all in one day. Like, so I just want to spread that joy out. But also it's just not like a realistic thing for me to do on New Year's because I have a family that I want to spend time with. They don't want me just sitting on the couch cross stitching all day. They're very tolerant of how often I cross stitch, but I need to be spending some time with them. And we usually play games and watch movies. I may get some stitching in, but definitely not 12 things. So, but I wanted to do some form of a 12 by 12. So first I made a list of, I decided I wanted to stitch things that were like all the things that I really, really love and really, really want to work on. I've got threads on my shirt. And just haven't started for one reason or another. So I made a list of them and there was like 12 on it. So it was perfect. Well, no, there was probably like 15. But I narrowed it down to 12 so that I could do some form of 12 by 12. So I am going to do, I'm going to call it 12 by 12 Days of Christmas. So I'm starting on December 25th and doing one new start every day between December 25th and January 5th, which is the 12th day. So a new start a day. I am going to, okay, so I have a goal next year to be a little more active on Instagram, be better about posting on Instagram. So I'm gonna start that with my 12 by 12 and post every day what I'm starting that day, what I'm working on. It's all patterns that I'm so excited about. It's like all my favorite patterns. And most of them are totally kitted up, ready to go. A few of them just need the floss or just need the fabric. And then they'll be ready to go. It's gonna be super fun. My kids are gonna give me a bad time about it because every time I start something new, they're like, Mom, you already have cross stitches you're working on. Why are you doing another one? And I just tell them to mind their own business. So, yeah, so 12 by 12 Days of Christmas is what we're gonna do. Just gonna spread that Christmas joy for 12 more days. So my next video is going to be probably the week between Christmas and New Year's. It might not be till the New Year. It kind of depends on how I feel. But I'm planning on doing it between Christmas and New Year's. And I will do a whip parade that week because I have some whips now. So I will show everything I've started up to that point in the whip parade, like all of my new starts for 12 by 12. And then I'll continue to show them on Instagram. So, and next year I am hoping to do a whip go board. I haven't done that in the past. But I think I want to give whip go a try this year because last year I didn't do it because I really didn't have that many whips, but I have built up my whip list quite a bit this year. So I'll talk about that in my next video and just show all the stitching I've been getting done, hopefully a lot. Anyway, thanks for sticking with me. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season, that you're safe, that you're warm, that you're healthy, and that you get as much stitching done as you can. So we'll see you in a few weeks. Bye.